What is going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here with another watch along. Come on, Brentford at home. It's the Thomas Frank derby, the Christian Eriksen derby. So many derbies, and we thought with Brentford coming to town, there's only one person we need to bring into the studio. Brian Daigle is here to go with all the craziness, that's all the drama, the highs and the lows. Let's hope there's no lows today. But it's a massive game. We haven't won at home since August. First game of the season. Frank needs a result. He needs a performance. The last time we played at home, our own players got booed by our own fans. We lost 2-1 to a team that hadn't won away from home all season. Brentford have won one game, so if they do win, is it Dr. Tottenham, is it not? Who knows? But look, it's a massive game, game. Big up to everyone who is in the chat at the moment. We're going to be here throughout all the drama today, the fan show after today, after the watch along as well. So it's your chance to have your say. See the lineup on screen right now. This is the starting 11 for the game today. Vicario in goal, Pedro Porro, Cuti Romero, Mickey van der Ven and Jed Spence along the back line. Frank, by the way, confirming Destiny Doggy has picked up an injury and he is not in the squad for today's game. Midfield, Bentancur, Archie Gray in the double pivot. We're trying to work out the formation. Right now they have it as a 4-2-3-1 with Kudus on the right, Richarlison on the left, Moani up front, Simmons in the 10. It might well be, though, Simmons on the left, Kudus on the right with Moani and Richarlison both up front, which we kind of seen that formation in recent weeks. Brian,
yes,
how are you feeling going into today and what are your thoughts on the lineup?
Personally feeling a lot better than I have been, and it's great to be in the studio with you.
Nothing to do with our last-minute Aston Villa winner?
I'm talking about besides football. I mean, that is always pleasant. That is always pleasant. It was wonderful to see them get a defeat finally. As for the lineup, I'm actually fine with it. The reason I'm fine with it is, as I said to you when I came on the fan show after Newcastle, is I don't think he's got that midfield three right, and he's trying to find the right combination. And he is trying a different combination here. We've seen Sarr, we've seen Bergvall, we've seen Paulinho, Bentancur. So this is a big chance for Archie Gray. And I think he's done well when he has played. I think he did well in Paris. I think he's done well when he's played in the Premier League, in the Carabao Cup and come on. This is a big opportunity for him. And this could be the midfield three. But the most important thing, I am delighted to see the return of Xavi Simons because we have been lacking creativity. And Copenhagen and Man U, he looks so much better than he has done. And hopefully this is a massive game for him and he'll come out all guns blazing and show why we spent big money on him.
Yeah, we needed to get him back in the starting 11. We've seen in recent weeks. There's been a real lack of quality on the ball. There's been a real lack of invention in the final third. We've barely got the ball into the final third. So getting Simons back into the team, back into his hopefully favoured position. Well, it could be, to be honest, if it is a 4-2-2-2, that is also a position he's played a lot of kind of left attacking midfield. So either way, I'm delighted we're going to get to see him start today. Let's hope he has a big performance and really this is the day he announced himself as a Tottenham player. But conversations about Paulinho, he started against Fulham. Other than that Fulham game, I believe in the last 5 games, is that his only start?
I believe so.
Let me just get a fact check on that. So, he started against Arsenal. Didn't start against Newcastle, didn't start against Fulham, and did start the 2 games, and didn't start against PSG. So, last 3 games now. So, he did start against Fulham. No, he did start against Fulham. So, 3 of the last 4 he hasn't started. We've all said in these home games we don't want to see Bentancur or Paulinho. What's interesting is people would have thought he'd prefer Paulinho, if we're going for a single pivot. He's gone Bentancur again today, who had a pretty poor performance, I thought, against Newcastle. So what do you feel about that? Should Paulinho be the one starting? He's gone with Bentancur today at home. Do we have enough in that central midfield without Paulinho?
So when I first saw the lineup, the very first thing I said to myself is if I could make one change, if I could, it would be that exact change, Paulinho for Bentancur. But then I started looking at it, and one thing I will say about Bentancur, like the Copenhagen game and other games, if he is in the mood to be forward thinking and have the exact opposite that he did against Newcastle, then he could be the exact one. I think Frank might be more open to be more attacking today. And if he is, then Bentancur and his speed of bringing the ball forward and his passes through the line could be the key to everything. So whereas I would personally myself make that change, I'm not Thomas Frank, but I can see why he's done that, if that's his thinking behind it. So we'll see if it's the right choice, but hopefully we're going to see a more attacking Spurs today.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously Archie Gray gets another start.
Yep.
Started against PSG and Fulham, but then obviously didn't play against Newcastle, came on against Newcastle, starting today. So starting to get regular starts now, which is really positive. And I'm delighted he's trusted him, to play that pivot next to Bentancur, and hopefully that leads to a big performance. And we need someone like Gray's quality on the ball as well. We know he can drive the ball forward as well. He's much more of a forward-thinking player. So maybe he's thinking, look, I'm going to put a double pivot. It's going to be two kind of defensive players, but I'm going to put Gray in there because he's just that bit more energetic. He's that bit more forward-thinking as well. So I think maybe that's what he's feeling. Wow, he still feels like he needs two pivots, but he wants someone who just looks like he's thinking more. Because maybe he feels if he puts Bergvall there, is it too attacking? Are we going to be too open? Gray has a bit more of that defensive mind, doesn't he? He can spot danger a lot better than someone like Lucas Bergvall. What if you were to guess a formation? Do you think it's 4-2-3-1 or do you think it's 4-2-2-2?
I hope it's 4-2-3-1. I hope it's 4-2-3-1
because Richie on the left or Marnie on the left.
Richie on the left. But what I will say, going back with Archie Gray, what I have liked about him is like when we watched was it Doncaster we beat in the Carabao Cup? It was Doncaster, wasn't it? He was getting forward a lot. He was breaking the lines. He was getting forward. I loved his part to play in the assist for Moani's headed goal. He was getting forward a lot and has a lot of energy in the tank. So I was enjoying what I saw from him there. And I think, obviously, we've got to remember, Tommy Frank wanted him at Brentford. So he's got a manager that has total and utter faith and confidence in him and has wanted him. And hopefully we see a performance worthy of it today.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, obviously, on the bench, quite strong options as well. Let me get the bench up. We have... Bear with me. We have Antonin Kinski, Kevin Danso, Ben Davies, João Paulinho, Lucas Bergvall, Pat Matissar, Matisse Tell, Brennan Johnson, Wilson Odobert. So quite, that's what, three attacking options. Bergvall as well, if you count him as an attacking option. So we do have quite a few players to come on and change the game. The one thing I would say is if it is 4-2-3-1, it is a bit frustrating that he's gone with one of Richarlison and Moani on the left.
Yeah.
And when he's got Odobert, he's got Tell. And Brennan actually wasn't terrible against Newcastle, I felt. So, he's got three wingers there. Look, maybe it's an indication he just doesn't trust any of them. Maybe that's... And he did say before the game, that left wing spot is definitely open at the moment and no one's really taking the ball by the horns for that spot. So maybe it's a case of he doesn't really trust anyone on the left. But if it is 4-2-3-1, I'm a bit frustrated he hasn't trusted one of those players. But if it's 4-2-2-2, I'm a bit happy with the lineup.
Well, the thing you got to look at it first of all is that if it was to be anyone, I hope it would have been Tell, because obviously he can't play Champions League. Mm-hmm. But then what you could look at it right now is with Richarlison there, he has the flexibility to play both formations. So if it does start 4-2-3-1, Richie can play left, and I think he can be more effective on the left than he is up front. Especially he's got that lovely little headed assist, hasn't he, where he just tees it on the plate for the oncoming right winger. And if he does go 4-2-2-2, then he can use that there. So I think there's a bit more flexibility with having Richarlison there for the formations. But if he just stays at 4-2-3-1, you may have a point.
Yeah. But, yeah, if you look at Brentford's team as well at the moment, today, they've got Kelleher in goal, Coyote, Vandenberg, Collins and Aya along the back line. Henderson, Yarmulke and Damsgaard in a three. There's a player missing there on our lineup. I don't know. Oh,
that's how we're winning. We're playing 10 men.
Who we're missing here? Damsgaard's so Sade's missing for some reason on my screen. On your screen, it's actually right. So you've got Henderson, Yarmulke in midfield, Sade, Damsgaard, Utara with Thiago up front. The big, obviously, worry is that front line. Pace. Thiago scoring goals for fun this season. So you've got to be wary of this Brentford team. They've obviously let go of Frank, and they've lost quite a few players. Yeah, it seems as though they just keep pushing on, don't they? And they've recruited really well, and they're not going to be an easy opposition today.
Well, you've just said it exactly, just like Bournemouth. When these lesser teams or smaller teams, with no disrespect, when they lose players, key players, they have an excellent scouting network. They have brilliant recruitment, and they do the job. Like, they lost Tony, they bought Thiago, and obviously he got injured last season and missed all of it. Comes in this season and shows what he's worth. So Brentford and Bournemouth and these other teams, Brighton, when they lose big players, they recruit immediately and get the right results. We are very mixed when it comes to that. So fair play to them. It is a big threat. Thiago is massive. Hopefully Van der Ven and Romero will have him all tied up and no drama. And hopefully we get a Spurs win and that home form starts turning around at the end of the year.
So the lineup on screen I'm seeing is Mwani on the left and Rishi up front. The lineup that the lineup builder are predicting is Rishi on the left and Mwani up front. So we'll have to wait and see when we line up. Let's see how exactly the formation is. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think, first of all, it's 4-2-3-1 and 4-2-2-2? I want to see. Actually, let's do a quick poll, snap poll before the game. What is the formation? And let's see what people think. 4-2-3-1, 4-2-2-2, and let's see your thing. And also put your predictions in the comment section below. In the chat, sorry, the live chat. What is your prediction, Brian?
I'm going bold.
Going bold.
I'm going Spurs turn this around and bring in the holiday season fixture list with a 3-1 victory.
Sammy, it's just the volume. No, it's muted. Yeah, you go.
I'm going 3-1. What about you?
I'm gonna go 2-1. I think tight game, but we just need to get the win by hook or by crook. Need to get those 3 points.
We'll say it's a massive game for Thomas Frank.
Yeah,
absolutely
really
huge.
Like I said, he just needs that pressure taken off him as well. If he does win today, all of a sudden it's a good point in Newcastle.
Exactly.
And get the 3 points.
Exactly.
And you follow it on. The last time, obviously, we tried to take the positives from the PSG game, but followed up with a defeat against Fulham.
Yep.
And all that positivity just evaporates immediately.
Agreed.
So it's so important today.
Yeah, it's massive. And against his old team, if he loses, he's going to come under serious pressure. And I can understand some of it. I will understand it. But hopefully we ain't talking about that. We will be talking about a Spurs win. Most importantly, a home victory, which is going to be huge. And then we start going strong from here on in.
All right, most people are saying 4-2-3-1. Someone said it's going to be a flat 4-3-3. I don't know. All right, we are about to get underway. Team is doing a huddle. All right, excited. I'm excited.
Exactly. Come on, Spurs.
Let's hope it's a chance just to turn our fortunes around. It's a chance to get back on track. There's Captain Kuti doing his team talk. He did his first Sky interview in English.
Yep.
Not so long against Newcastle. So that was good to see that. Maybe that shows it's just him trying to take more responsibility and stuff like that.
Although on the Spurs TV one, he did it in Spanish.
I mean, it was enough English one day.
Exactly. He, like Twitter, he has a character limit.
Yeah, exactly.
He has a word limit per day.
All right.
Come on, you Spurs.
We are underway.
Come on, you Spurs. Thomas Frank's Blue White Army. Let's go.
Let's hope we have a good game and hopefully a good home performance, which we just haven't been able to see. All right, Jed Spence into Rodrigo Bentancur. Actually, with a nice turn on Yarmouk. It's Richarlison. Nice combination. Moani, Xavi. Nice ball out wide to Porro, who's on rushing. He's got Kudus in support. Simmons is near him.
It's a nice little play by Archie Gray to start that.
Yeah, quick interplay. Big up to the 1,037 people in the chat.
Everyone.
Big up to everyone. He's watching the stream. Porro over the top leg of a Simmons, blocked by Yarmouk, and Christopher Ayer clears the ball. Ayer into Sade, into Damsgaard, who miscontrols it, and it's going to be a throw in to Tottenham.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we go on like this and play like we started, it's going to be a much better game than we expect.
Well, we're clearly looking at the start anyway. Fast start, quick passes, quick interchanges. Here's a long ball from Kelleher. Jed Spence coming over, and he allows it to go out for a throw. He admitted, Thomas Frank, in the press conference before the game, he still doesn't know quite what his best team is.
Yep.
And he's still working that out, which I guess makes sense. He's new to the players, he's new to the team, and and as well, we've had a lot of new signings, all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't surprise me that he doesn't know his best 11. He said he's got an idea in a few positions.
Yeah.
But one of those positions you would have said is Paulinho.
Yeah.
But
well, maybe, do you know what?
And clearly that isn't the case, is it?
With Paulinho, obviously, when people will be signing him and he says coming in from injuries and he's 30, he might not be able to play every game. Maybe that is the case. And obviously, we've got to remember this Christmas run-in is always...
Chelsea are 1-0 down already. Chelsea, within 3 minutes, Antoine Semenyo has put them a goal. Has put Bournemouth a goal up. Offside flag there for Brentford. Not a good few days at the moment for Chelsea.
No.
This evidence. But a fast start for Bournemouth have given them the lead. Keep you up to date with other goals that go in.
Big game for Colo today as well. I think he's played some really good stuff, but he just hasn't been able to get on the score sheet, has he, in the Premier League?
Randall, no. Has he? He's been unlucky, hasn't he?
He's been unlucky. I love what he's been doing. I love how direct he is. He just hasn't been able to register in the Premier League, and hopefully that will change today.
There's been also a goal between Everton and Forest, and Everton take an early lead in that game.
Oh, in the Sean Dyche derby.
In the Sean Dyche derby. Everton have an early lead.
Van der Ven dealing with Thiago.
Here's Utara.
Well done, Jed.
Well done. It could be offside here, actually, for Bournemouth. I think it's been ruled out. I think it has been ruled out.
God damn it.
Does Chelsea get away with it?
Well done.
Here's Spence into Richarlison. Nice hold-up play. Archie Gray.
Well done, Spurs.
Well done, Richarlison. He looked sharp there. So, yeah, offside for Semenyo. No goal. Evan Nilsson, actually, the one who was offside. Here's Van der Ven.
Go on, Jed.
Jed Spence.
Have some faith in your left foot. Have some faith in your left foot.
Cuts inside Jed. Bentancur.
What a bad first touch.
And Henderson picks his pocket. And now here's Damsgaard to Thiago. And Brentford looking to pull players forward, but Tottenham actually get players back well. And Brentford forced to go backwards.
That was poor from Bentancur.
Vandenberg. Oh, well done, Porro. Good interception. Now Bentancur.
Well
nice
done.
play from here.
There you go. Made up for it.
Here's Porro. Romero to Van der Ven. Back to Vicario.
Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it.
Brian was already panicking.
No, it's not. I always do with goalkeepers. I was talking to Ben. In all honesty, I think the last time we had a goalkeeper that was great at shot stopping and great with his feet was Paul Robinson.
True. Yeah, he had a good kick.
He was unbelievable. My favourite Spurs goalkeeper. My favourite Spurs goalkeeper.
Then he also did the absolute howl of England. Didn't
Yeah, and that's where it all went downhill, but he was incredible.
Kelleher with the ball at his feet.
Loved it. He's a top keeper, Kelleher.
He's really taken to be a Premier League number one. Ball
Mate,
over the top, looking for Thiago.
I was saying for ages, I would have taken him at Spurs all day long.
You reckon he's better than Vicario?
I reckon his potential at such a young age.
Oh, nice play from Van der Ven. Brilliant play into Simmons. Great control from Simmons. Into Kudus in space.
Look wide.
Porro's on the overlap.
Go on, get it in.
Making a run. He goes for Richarlison. It's blocked. It's going to be a corner. Nice, quick, direct football.
This is more like it. We're up for it today.
From Van der Ven into Simmons into Kudus. It was really good play.
We are definitely up for it today. I hope Porro can find his crossing again.
Yeah, he's kind of abandoned him in recent weeks. Kudus is going to take the corner. I think physicality, you got to say, do Brentford have the advantage today looking at the lineups potentially? Because they got
they got Archie, who's a bit. Yeah, Archie's not a small guy. So, I mean, strength, yeah.
Archie's on the back post. Has he scored a goal for Tottenham yet?
No,
he's not scored. So here's Kudus into the near post, headed away.
I got excited there.
From Utara back to Kudus. Is he going to whip it back in? He does. Goes for the back post. And Richarlison battling with Keller. Keller punches it. Falls to Simmons on the edge area. But it's not a great ball. But
well done.
Spence mops it up. Here's Pedro Porro.
Well done, Spence.
Out wide to Kudus. Kudus cuts inside and crosses.
That's a much better cross.
And a header over the bar by Van de Ven.
First 7 minutes, we've been a lot more attack-minded than we have been recently, haven't we?
A lot more intent. A lot more aggressive, direct.
Good cross
Finding Kudus early. Oh, it's off his shoulder.
Yeah.
Unlucky. It's been a good start from Tottenham.
Yeah, it has indeed.
Frank barking orders on the touchline.
Mate, he chews gum harder than Fergie.
So, from what I gather, it does seem Moani off the left, doesn't it?
Sure, I haven't even realised that.
It was Richarlison up front.
Well done, Benton Court. Did well there.
Play from him. Van de Ven with another good ball into Moani.
Yeah, you're right. Moani is left.
Spence wins it, and now Simmons, can he win it? Oh, it's a free. He's given a free kick.
You're right.
So Javi in the 10, Moani on the left-hand side.
So Richie is up front.
Richie up front. For all the talk about Richie, I think Frank's pretty happy with him. To be honest, he seems to always. I know Moani's been getting the nod recently, but he seems to always want to give him a start. Richie, he doesn't want to go too long without him in the lineup.
No, he does. I mean, I'm not Richie's biggest fan, but
you got to say he's our top goal scorer.
Yeah, he's scoring goals. I don't like when he's falling on the floor trying to get penalties and doing what he does.
Yeah.
He's got to cut that out of his game. It is, especially for a guy that is meant to be a big, strong guy.
Collins, bit of head tennis, but Richarlison plays it into Simmons. Good dummy, looking to get past Cody, but Cody believes him. Can he? He wins a throw. Well done, Xavi. And can he take the throw quickly? Look at Rishi. Throws it down the line to Moani.
Nice flick.
Rishi, brilliant. Kudus in the front. He went for it. It's a good play from Cody.
Come on, Spurs.
A goal kick. Well, Rishi's absolutely furious.
That's got to be a corner.
It looked like Cody got a foot on it. That looked like a corner to me, but let's see this. Does he hit it off Rishi? That's a corner.
That is a stonewall corner.
That's an absolute... I can't believe that. Cody just blocks his pass and he gives a goal kick. Got away with that one, Brentford. Good play from Wani. Nice little flick. Kelleher with the goal kick. Long ball forward. Romero, the good header up against Thiago. Well, Kudus.
Well done.
Just about. It looked like he fouled Sade there, but got away with it a bit.
Or maybe that's payback for the corner.
Vicario, Van de Ven. Nice ball.
Oh, come on, Spence.
Looking for Spence. Actually just overhit from Van de Ven.
He could have got that if he...
Kelleher. Vandenberg down the line. Yarmouk.
Where's the midfield? Where is the midfield?
There's absolutely no one within 20 yards of him. And he's got all this space to drive into. Goes to Coyote on the right-hand side. And his cross is blocked. It's going to be a corner to Brentford. But I don't understand how no one...
That was Moani.
20 yards of him. That was Moani with a brilliant tracking back.
Just the midfield parted like the Red Sea.
Yeah, what was that about? Good play from... Was that a corner? I don't know. Moani seemed unhappy that that was given. It's going to be Django Utara to take the corner.
Is that even on the corner? I don't get when players do this. Is that even on?
It's hanging over the line, isn't it?
I don't get it.
Utara now. Into the back post. Header up deep in the air by Damsgaard. Henderson launched in, and Vandenberg is battling with Richarlison, who...
Well done, Richie.
Good defending.
That's what I do love. His defensive work for the team He is very, very good at that.
City plays some good stuff. Van der Ven back in the team and back taking the goal kicks.
It's one of the most frustrating. Get rid.
Oh, Vicario. Van der Ven into Mawani, who keeps it away from, tries to keep it away from Kode, but he does win the challenge, but puts out for a throw.
How long has he got to play with that mask for?
Probably a while, I would say. A few weeks at least. A couple months.
Because he's come back a lot earlier than expected,
Mate, he
didn't
didn't
he?
miss a game.
That's true.
He actually did not miss a game. How mad
That's
is
true.
that?
It happened during the international break, didn't it?
Yeah. Everyone was saying he's going to be out for 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, and he actually was back for the next game. Long ball fall from Spence, intercepted. Coyote keeps it away from Richarlison, plays it back to Kelleher, who goes long. Van der Ven with the header. Only as far as Henderson. Wani does well. Good challenge.
He has really got busy.
Oh, but it's a quick ball into Thiago.
Well
Good
done.
Challenge
Well done, Romero.
Like dangerous for a moment that Thiago was going to get in. Romero made sure that didn't happen. Van der Ven's clearance is wild, and it's going to be out for a throw and a chance for Coyote to launch this into the penalty area. But I was quick interchange there from Brentford. Coyote is going to launch this in. Long throw now. He's got Rory Delap-esque throws. And
Jesus.
Launches it in.
Kevin Danso, eat your heart out.
What a brilliant throw that was.
Mate, that is a missile.
Star counter. Henderson's there. Kudus battling for
Go, Kudus, go!
He's got Simmons to his right. Romero's helping him out to his left.
Romero's on the charge.
He gives it over to Simmons.
Come on, Xavi.
Down the line, back to Kudus, but the move is slowed. Here is Kudus. Takes on Chardale down the right-hand side. Crosses
Great ball.
Richarlison in the box, takes it down his chest, goes for goal. It's blocked by Romero, I think. And now Xavi. Oh, he's trying to find space for a shot.
Well done, Bentancur.
Got tackled, but here's Bentancur. Now Jed Spence.
Go on, use it.
Spence, back post, and headed away by Sharda. And now Utara on the breakaway. And he goes quickly to Thiago. Now breakaway for Brentford. Van der Ven comes over. Damsgaard. Oh, it's good play
done
from Bentancur.
Well done, Bentancur.
Now Xavi Simmons has it.
Well done.
I think he thought about taking Van der Ven on and then thought twice. Here's Jed Spence down the left-hand side, and he's making a run. Can he win a corner? He cuts inside,
yes,
he does win a corner. Well done, Jed.
Do you know what? We have looked so much better.
If that shot from Rishi wasn't blocked by Romero,
that was goal bound.
That was heading in.
But
hey, look at this.
For all the people that said we haven't had a shot in first half of 4 games,
there you go.
That's gone.
It didn't quite hit the target.
Well, no, it's a shot.
It was a shot though. Rishi, hits Romero. Unfortunately, gets in the way of his own man shot. Unfortunately. All right, come on, corner.
Pedro Porro, please get your crossing in check.
They've overloading the back post here. Pedro Porro over it. Did the back post. Kelleher gets a punch on it. Only tries Mo Kudus. Into Spence, who crosses it in. Grade kind of doesn't get a touch. It's cleared away only as far as Xavi. Out wide to Porro. Can he cross this in? He's going to make space, and he goes for the back post.
It's a decent
ball.
It's another corner.
Sade takes a touch. And
that's better from Porro.
Did he? He could have left it, Sharda. He could have left it.
We're putting the pressure on. We're putting the pressure on. Big up to the 1.7 thousand people watching. 1,700.
If you're new around here, please do subscribe and please do click the like as well. It really does help support the stream and support the channels. Would really appreciate everyone who is watching to scroll down and hit the like button. There's a corner here. Kudus, cross it back post.
Oh, it's good.
Richarlison's there, and Henderson just gets a head on it just before Moani. Is that a shove? Is he going to win another corner? Yarmouk, that went off, didn't it? Or Moani's won it. He's kept it on. Moani. It's still on, and Moani goes down the line. Brilliant dribble. Is it stayed on? It still has it.
Go on, Spurs. Keep on the pressure.
Can he go for goal. He does go for goal, and it's a nice technique, but it's over the bar, unfortunately. Vandenberg saying 3 times he thought it went out. Stayed
Joe
in,
Moani has been very busy, hasn't he?
Stayed in. I think he stayed in each time. Yeah, I don't mind him shooting from there. Oh, Man City so close to taking the lead.
When you went, oh, I was about to say Big Mickey.
Oh, Big Mickey.
Van der Ven.
He's big, he's fast.
Van der Ven.
You won't get past.
Van der Ven. Mate,
Right.
that's the Scotland Yard official tune.
Oh, Porro's pass blocked, but his Bentancur. Van der Ven out wide to Spence.
Go on, Jed.
Jed's got space
You
here.
got Moani.
Got Moani to his left.
Go on, Colo.
Moani, can he take on Coyote? He cuts inside into. It's a good ball to Kudus, who keeps it away from Henderson. Now Archie Gray. Here's Spence. Kudus in a central position now, in a bit of space, but he's looking for a forward option. Gives it over to Moani. Oh, just gets tackled, but he gives off to Simmons. Back to Romero. All the way back to Vicario. Kudus. Van der Ven into Romero. Oh, it's a good ball from Romero. Richarlison's run off his marker. Good control as well. Can he create something here? Rishi gets the ball into the edge of the box to Bentancur, who lays off for Kudus. Couldn't find a shooting opportunity. Oh, his ball out wide is just overhit for Porro, but he's going to keep it in. Porro takes one touch, swings it in, overhit, but Spencer's got
well ball down, Spence.
Try and he takes on Otara. It's crosses blocked, falls back to him. His Archie Gray on the edge of the box. Launches it. It's not a good ball into the penalty area.
Could Bentancur have pulled the trigger?
Yeah. Good play from Rishi again.
Mate, I'll tell you what, we have looked a lot better going forward. A lot better.
Rishi's looking sharp today. 66% possession so far for Spurs. It's Bentancur.
Go on, Ben. This is what you
He's
do.
got space to drive into down in the centre of the pitch. He gives off to Moani. Now Gray. Porro's making a run. He goes back to Van der Ven. Here's Romero. He's looking for options. Out wide to Porro.
Kudus has definitely got more central, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's picking up those...
The pockets.
He's not hugging the touchline, is he? Simmons. Gray. Simmons.
Good football. Nice switch of play.
Van der Ven now into the Brentford half. Spence on the left-hand side. Cuts inside and gives it off to Bentancur. And now Van der Ven. They're just playing in nice triangles. And now Spence looks for a nutmeg and gets intercepted. And now Damsgaard. And he's on a breakaway. And he goes for the long ball over the top looking for Sharda. But Van der Ven and Vicario are all going to deal with this. It's all good.
Well done, Spurs.
Good defending.
Right, let me just block someone on the channel.
Gray. Oh, it's not the best ball from Gray, but Spence makes sure we retain possession.
Go on, Colo.
Down the line, unlucky. Wins a throw, though. Off Cody. He's definitely trying to take his man on, isn't he, Moani?
Yeah.
Spence looks for a switch of play to Kudus.
Good ball. Good ball.
And Mo plays it back to Porro. All the way back to Romero. Van der Ven now. Good ball.
Go on,
Moani.
Run.
Can he run at Otara? He's got Spence on the other half. He goes for the cross.
Back post.
In there. Keller's there. Keller punches it. Referee says... he does say stop play. Tottenham had a chance there, but he says head injury for Aya. Keller comes and he actually got clattered by his own man.
Yep. But Spurs have definitely looked the brightest team, haven't they?
Definitely. We're in control of this game at the moment. Albeit, again...
Got to take advantage of it.
How many chances have we really created? That's the problem. But we definitely am liking the approach.
Yeah.
Much more in control. Oh, he gets a big punch in the head there from Kelleher. Sunderland have an opportunity here. And it's they've won a corner out of it. Have there been any other goals? Don't think so. Eyes got just down at the moment with a head injury.
You're right. I've been very impressed with Moani and Richarlison.
Yeah, they've been playing well at the moment.
They really have. Moani's work rate is incredible.
We're getting the ball to him very early.
Maybe that's why he's on the left, because he offers that. And it looks like he's got the beating of his marker, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kode seems to be struggling at times with him. Still getting the referee's taking the opportunity to have a bit of a Lucasade break.
Gotta love a Lucasade.
Don't know if I will be okay to continue. I'm sure they'll do all the checks. He's back on his feet. Yeah, he seems to be okay after a bash to the head. If everyone can scroll down and smash the like button, would really appreciate it. It's completely free to do. Takes a few seconds and it really does help support the stream. It really does. It helps us be seen and it helps with the YouTube algorithms.
Oh, there's that word.
There you go.
There's that word. And all I will say, it's the holiday season. It's the time for giving. So smash a like. We're back in play.
He's great. To Spence. Spence into Simmons, who's flicked looking for Moani. Bit overcooked, but Moani fights to keep it in. And he makes sure that Brentford have to clear it. Well done. Again, he's hard-working, isn't he?
Yep.
Van de Ven now. Gray. Van de Ven. Here's Vicario. Come on. I think it's so important with this dominance we got. We need to take a lead into half-time.
Yep. That would be incredible.
You know, we've got them where we want them, but we just need to start really going for goal. Richarlison gets tackled by Collins, and it's a really good ball down the line to Thiago in the box, and Thiago goes for goal, and the best chance of the game goes to Brentford. Thiago through on goal,
so
kind of tight angle.
That was a poor first touch from Richie. Listen, the rest of it, Brentford did very, very well.
Yeah, direct. Thiago made the run. Good play from Collins there.
Yeah.
And Thiago, once not even a touch, just goes for goal straight away, and Vicario is equal to it. Save you expect him to make, but that shows the danger they
exactly
pose, isn't it?
And especially him.
It's going to be a corner to Brentford. Ball into the area and headed away by Bentancur. Yarmouk into Damsgaard, but Kudus does really well
done.
To
well
win
done,
the ball
Mo.
back, and he gives it off to Xavi. Brilliant from him, and now Xavi takes a few touches and gives it off to Bentancur. And Bentancur now into space. He's ordering players wide. Brilliant
that's a brilliant ball.
Oh, he's inches away.
Kelleher saw it. That was brilliant
from Kelleher. But Bentancur with a great through ball. And Wani, could he have got that? He seemed he was favourite for a moment.
What a ball from Bentancur.
Here, it looks like he's favourite. But you know what? It's a good play from Kelleher. Credit to him.
Great ball. This is what Bentancur can do and what we want to see. This is what he does do.
He's got a pass on him if
he does.
If he looks forward.
Daddy knows that, don't he?
Exactly. Here's Spence. Van de Ven. Romero. Porro. Goes forward. Oh, it's a brilliant ball from Porro. Simmons on the right-hand side. He's in space. Simmons. Go! Richie! Yes!
Yes! Fucking yes!
Richarlison!
Get in there!
Gets on the end of it!
Get in there!
Tottenham have the lead here at the Tottenham Hotspur. It's an absolutely brilliant goal. It's a brilliant goal. It's an excellent ball over the top from Pedro Porro on the right-hand side. Right into the space of Xavi Simmons. The on-rushing Xavi Simmons running in behind the defence. He's big composure. Just waits for the ball for the right moment. He knows Richarlison's at the back post. Brilliant ball into the back post. And Richarlison, I thought he might have got distracted by the defender. He doesn't allow it to happen. He just rifles it into the empty net. That's his 8th goal of the season. A brilliant assist from Xavi Simmons. A brilliant ball from Pedro Porro. It's a great goal.
Mate, it really is. I mean, thank God Pedro Porro's found his passing. I was a bit concerned that I thought that had gone wide in the first place, but this is the importance of Xavi Simmons. And Richie is doing what he does best. It is a very well-worked goal. It has been a very good first-half performance, and Spurs are deservedly... Is that the right word? Deservedly? Deservedly in the lead. And well done at Tottenham
And
this is thoroughly deserved.
We haven't seen enough from this team. Just I understand he likes to go direct, but we rarely play balls in behind like that. And you know what? It's not a surprise. Xavi Simons back in the team.
Yep.
He makes the run, a brilliant ball. He gets an assist, and that's what he brings. That bit of quality.
Yep.
Look, credit to Frank. He's brought it back, Richarlison and Simons back into the team again, and they link up for the goal. And I think it's so important for Xavi's confidence to have.
100%.
Like that. And look, credit to Rishi as well. That's his 8th goal of the season, 6th in the Premier League. The guy has been scoring goals this season.
It's a great team goal.
I think that's 4 goals in his last 5 games.
It's a great team goal.
It's a great team goal. And hopefully that's something they've been working on in the training ground with Frank, because those passes in behind like that into space, we haven't seen anywhere near enough of.
Yep.
So brilliant stuff for Spurs. And the fans, no booing at the moment.
Let me just say
Charlie Vale says we need Ben to start leading the chants. Leading the chants now. Get rocking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ben is definitely going to be leading the chants in the stadium. Yeah, as for here, we've got do a diddy dum diddy do.
Tottenham's new Brazilian,
wearing white and blue.
He looks good. He looks good.
He looks fine.
He looks fine.
Charlison
is on my mind, and he's Tottenham's number 9, singing do a diddy dum diddy do. I'll tell you one thing, we have to change it. He's not our new Brazilian anymore.
Yeah,
he's not
true.
new. Him being fit all the time is new.
Blonde Brazilian.
Tottenham's injury-free Brazilian.
Injury-free Brazilian. And he's on the score sheet yet again. Just as I take Xavi Simons at my fantasy team, he gets an assist.
Mate, well, you did say a few minutes ago Spurs need to take the lead after this dominance.
It was vital, because we're playing well today. And
Mate, we have played very well today. Go on, Mickey.
Man of Ends going on a mazy run.
Go on, Richie. Oh, his touch. Well done.
He wins a free kick, does he? Yeah.
Well done. It was a poor first touch. Mate, this is much more like what I expected from Frank. This is a lot more forward thinking. This is a much better performance. Much better.
Yeah, foul. Van der Ven going on that mazy run. His touch was poor, but I feel like in general he's looked sharper.
Oh no, he has done. He has done. And do you know what? It was a poor touch, but he got back and won the free kick for it. So that's all you can ask, isn't it?
Right, Porro's over this. It's shooting position, I would say, isn't it?
Yep. Well, with Pedro Porro on the ball, Kudus is there as well.
About 25 yards.
I hope Porro gets a whole lot of confidence from.
Watching the Chelsea game, I think Delap might have dislocated his shoulder there. Doesn't look good for him.
Porro it's looking that way, isn't
Porro,
it?
It maybe is a bit. Is it a bit wide to shoot? He looks like he's going to shoot.
Come on, Pedro. Come on. You can do it.
Porro's over this. Is he going to cross this, or is he going to go for goal? He leaves it for Kudus. It's a great ball. Kudus, and just avoids Van der Ven and Simons with a volley on the edge of the area and over the bar. Yeah, Delap's going to have to go off for Mark Guiu. It looks like he's dislocated his shoulder. So hopefully he's...
That's a horrible injury.
Oh, my word, Man City with an unbelievable goal. Ruben Diaz has just belted it in from 35 yards.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, Mawani wins it from the goal kick, but just couldn't get it under control. But Kudus,
go on, Mo.
hustling higher.
Oh, mate, how much do you want to hold his shirt? Hello?
Referee.
Well done.
Oh, Bentacle, but
well done.
Battling for it. Brilliant.
Go on, Porro.
Brilliant for Porro. Rishi. Oh, he couldn't find him. But Tottenham really battling for it. Ayers now stayed down. Henderson looking for the through ball. Here's Thiago.
Well done.
From Romero.
Unbelievable.
Oh, he's given a foul.
Oh, that's not a foul.
How is that? What?
Has he booked him as well?
He's booked him. I can't believe that. That looked like a good challenge. Look at this goal, Brian.
Oh, it's Anna Vincent Company, isn't it?
It's incredible from Ruben Diaz. A full 30 yards out.
How is this a foul?
Had that into the top corner. I don't understand. Romero comes charging.
Oh, the scissor.
Yeah, a bit of a scissor action, actually.
Referee's got it right.
Does he go through him? Yeah, probably. He does scissor.
Ref has got it right.
Action. He's come back from a ban from 5 yellow cards. He's got 2 yellows in 2 games.
What is it now? Up to 10, isn't it?
10, yes. He's got 3 more. A buffer of 3 more. Are they going to VAR that? Hopefully not.
I really hope not. Because after going so well, the last thing we would need...
Oh, just a stupid action from Romero.
Our fellow Brazilians there, Richie. Our Brazilian friends.
They're still looking at it, apparently.
Are they? Oh, Jesus. And we know what happened with Newcastle with the penalty. Here we go.
Let's see, are they actually going to... He said they're having a good look at it, he said.
For God's sake. How many times do we see that and nothing's done?
Yellow card. Jesus, that was a nervy moment.
Exactly.
Jordan Henderson to take the free kick. Come on, just don't concede any stupid goals before the break. Take that lead into the half-time. Henderson to take it. It's taken a while just to get this set up. Here he is kind of central, just outside the centre circle. Launches it to the back post. Headed in, and Vicario comes and gets shoved, but he just about catches it.
That was like when someone belly flops a dive, isn't it?
Yeah, for a moment I thought he dived under it.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing? But he does catch it. Bowls out to Porro. And is he going to go long again? He goes down the line to Kudus. Oh, dribbles his way into trouble here, Kudus. And gives it off to Romero. Here is Kuti to Van der Ven. Van der Ven, interesting enough, seems to be the tasked with progressing the ball from that side, isn't he? 2-0 to Man City. And it's Josko Gvardiol heads it in from the corner. So Man City, as things stand, going 2 points behind Arsenal in the Premier League title.
It's been a glorious day so far.
Carlsberg did Saturdays. His Spence loses out. And Gray...
well done, Archie. Well done.
Sliding challenge on Henderson. And
well done, Archie.
Trouble,
well done.
Oh, my words. Brentford inches away from taking... Bournemouth, sorry.
I was about to say, what are you watching?
Brentford, sorry, Bournemouth. I'm just watching another game. Bournemouth inches away from taking the lead. Kelleher. Oh, it's a good piece to play is Yarmouk.
Spurs are keeping their shape very well, so aren't they?
But here's Damsgaard found a pocket of space. But
Porro, well done, Pedro.
So much better today, Porro. 1-2 with Kudus into Xavi. Bentancur is passed a bit loose, but Richarlison battles for it and loses out. And now here's Utara. Good block from Bentancur as well. It's been a lot better today.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a bad play for Spurs.
Here's Xavi into Gray. Oh, he's knocked off the ball there, Xavi. But referee says play on. Gray's coming forward with it. Kudus to his right. Porro's making the run. Kudus looks for him.
Porro's flying forward.
Into the box. Tries to put it across the face. And it's going to be a corner. And I think it's going to be was it going to be a booking off the ball? Or just a talking to? Or is it,
do you know, Porro, I think Spurs have actually, like we said at the beginning, have taken their handbrakes off and said, right, today we attack. And people like Porro are thriving in it, aren't they?
Yeah. Kudus to take the corner. Here he is. Into the box. Back post.
Oh.
Romero was there, but is headed away from Sharda. Here's Damsgaard. Sliding challenge from Simmons. A brilliant challenge. And
well done, Xavi.
Well done, Xavi.
Tell you what, the whole time that he's been here, the one thing I have been impressed with Xavi is his defensive
Xavi,
work.
There you go, trying to get the players. Finally, you say that. I was looking at a stat the other day. Obviously, we can see he puts in a lot of work. But,
yep.
For sliding tackles for midfielders under 23, he's like top in.
Yeah, his defensive work has some games he's been quite offensively and attackingly, but I think defensively he does a lot of good work.
Good ball from Vic into Kudus, and Kudus able to keep away from Aya, but puts it out for a throw. Unfortunately, couldn't keep possession. Henderson. Collins. Good ball out wide to Coyote. Yarmouk into Collins. Here's Henderson. Vandenberg to Ayer.
How is the atmosphere in the stadium today?
Yeah, fairly good. Not like rocking, but it's decent. No, encouraging. Here's Collins. Here's Coyote. Down the line to Tara, and Gray comes over and puts out for a corner.
Archie Gray has been... People question him and were worried about him starting. He's done brilliant. I'm liking the midfield three, actually.
He's been aggressive today.
I'm liking the midfield three. The combination of Bentancur, Gray and Xavi.
I like it as well. There's technically they're finding their passes. They're playing through Brentford. Here's Utara. Into the near post, and it's got Schade got the flick on it, but it's over the bar and for a goal kick. Vicario to take. Just under 10 minutes now till the break, and a very encouraging first half so far for Tottenham. Let's hope we just hold this out. Maybe get a second before the break. That'd be nice. But
last time you said get a goal, it happened.
Yeah,
so who knows, mate?
We definitely need a second goal, Brian. We definitely need a second goal. Here's Van der Ven. Well, Thiago comes over and barges him over. Referee says play on, and here's Thiago. Pulls it back, and Bentancur now intercepts. He's got a counter. He's got loads of space in front of him. He gives off to Xavi. He was in the centre circle. He's got Kudus to his right. He gives off to Kudus. Bentancur overlapping. He takes on Ayer. He gets into the box. Can he pull it back?
Corner.
It's a challenge.
Mate,
it's going to be a corner.
we are flying through the gears, aren't we?
Bentancur is reading everything at the moment, isn't he?
This is what he does brilliantly. When he's on this form, he is a fantastic player. He really is. When we're going forward, he can really pull the strings.
I would have liked Kudus just hold it and wait for Bentancur to overlap, get that extra player with you.
Well, we've just been fast and direct today, haven't we? When we've counter-attacked, we've gone for the jugular. And it has been a lot through the centre, hasn't it?
Yeah. Bentancur, Xavi, Gray finding lots of space. Kudus with the corner. Into the back post. Kelleher gets a touch on it, and Bentancur so close. It's going to be another corner, isn't it? Yeah, another corner. And I believe Porro will go over to take. Can we find a second here?
Keep saying that to him. Keep manifesting. Your chief manifester.
Come on, I don't think we've hit him first contact from a corner yet, attacking wise. So Porro to take, overloading the back post. Got 6 players there at the back post. Gray's being shoved. Richarlison just got headbutted by his own man because Gray was pushed into Richarlison, and now the referee's having a chat. No, if someone gets barged over, I hope they are looking at it.
That's only Newcastle.
Yeah, apparently.
Or should I say only against us? It's not often you see a player taller than Van der Ven, is it?
All right, here we go. Porro into there.
It's a good one.
Good! Oh, it's a save!
Anywhere but there. Anywhere but there.
What a chance for Moani to double the lead. Romero heads it into Moani at the back post. He's got a good chance with his head, with his fractured jaw, and he hits it straight at Keller. It should be 2. Long ball towards Romero. Ayer, ball in the air, struggling. Romero controls it brilliantly. And it's back heel looking for just misdirected it. But Romero's looking to tackle in the box, and Richarlison closing down Kelleher. And they play it out quite well, actually. Romero now out of position, though. He's got to be careful. And his Schade, a good play from Porro again, who's had a great game today. He's been much better.
Everyone's been much better.
Ball in, Romero's header. Oh, Moani's got to bury that.
Yeah.
He's got to bury that, Moani. That should be his first Premier League goal.
Well, you were saying that we hadn't had first contact.
There you go. Then we had.
See, mate, you speak and it happens.
All right, 5 minutes. I don't know. There might be a few stoppages.
There'll be the head injury.
And then the Romero's challenge.
What do you reckon? 4, 5?
Yeah, maybe 3 or 4, I would say. Here's Collins. Henderson. Vandenberg. Ayat. Kelleher. Collins. Here's Kelleher. Collins. Oh, well, good pressing from Tottenham. Now, Jed Spencer's won it hard up the pitch. He's looking to keep possession, wins a throw. Well done, Tottenham. Good pressing. Jed. Throws down that into Mwani, and he does really well, Mwani, to keep possession and give it over to Jed. He's forced backwards to Van der Ven, and Van der Ven takes a risk and gives it to Romero, who keeps it under control. And he gives it off to Xavi. Oh, it's not a good challenge from Xavi, and he has to slide, and he gives it away, but he wins it back brilliantly.
Go on, Xavi!
Into the space.
Go on, Xavi!
All the way!
Oh,
all the way! All the way! Xavi!
Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Get in there! Get fucking in there!
With his first goal for Tottenham, and it's a special one. It's a brilliant one from Xavi Simons. It looked like he'd made a mistake. Oh, it was a bad touch. He had to slide challenge to recover the ball. He gave it away. He then wins it back on the halfway line, charges past 2 players. All of a sudden, the Brentford defence just parted like the Red Sea. He's like, I'm going for this all the way.
Yep.
I see the space. He had the pace to charge into the box, and all of a sudden, the Brentford defenders are closing him down. Yeah, he has the composure just to slide
he picks it
into
up
the
from
far corner. It's a brilliant goal from Xavi Simons, and it's a brilliant moment for him, and Tottenham double their lead.
And I'll tell you what,
It's a brilliant goal.
It is a thoroughly deserved 2-0 lead. Spurs have been fantastic in this Spurs first half. We've been more attack-minded. We've looked more in shape. The midfield 3 are definitely working. Everything has gone right today, and I will proudly say right here, now, Tommy Frank's Blue White Army.
Tommy Frank's Blue Army.
Mate, this is more like it. This is what the man can do. And I'll tell you what.
This is why you play Xavi.
Yeah, mate, do you know what? He's got a lot of things wrong, Tommy Frank. And like I said, I will defend him through hell and brimstone. But today, he deserves credit for this first half performance. Spurs have been...
Who said Xavi didn't have the pace for the Premier League?
Exactly.
Look how he got away from those 2 defenders, and all that he had from the halfway line, he ran all the way into the penalty box and had the composure at the end to slide at home as well. It's a phenomenal goal, and hopefully that's the start of things to come here for Xavi. But here come Brentford. It's a good block by Cuti Romero, and he's done brilliantly to charge past Igor Thiago and gives it off to Gray, and now Pedro Porro. He's looking for a long pass. He gives it off to Kudus.
See you later.
He then comes inside. Oh, it's a foul.
That's a yellow card.
Yellow card all day long for Hire.
Mate, the attacking Spurs have woken up. Right, I'm just going to address something in the comments. I did not go missing when we lost the games. I had some personal issues, and I think people need to look constantly who has been on this show, whether I'm in Toronto or here, for 5 years straight after every single game, win, lose or draw. So you can troll all you like, but you're talking nonsense.
These people.
They just talk shit. They talk utter shit. Talk about now how well Frank's done. Talk about how you wanted attacking football and you're now seeing it. Pathetic people.
How many minutes added on?
5.
3
3,
minutes.
like you said.
Yeah, 3 or 4, I thought. All right. Can we kill this game now? If we get a 3rd goal here, it's game, set and match. Is Mohamed Kudus. What are we doing? We're dribbling into the corner. He's laid it off for Porro. It's not a great ball, but it's going to fall to Bentancur. Goes for goal. His shot is blocked. Here's Xavi. Into Bentancur. 1-2. Xavi. Wrong side in behind. Oh, so close to poking it through to Mwani. But that's not.
He moved, but he moved. He pulled out. He pulled out.
Xavi Simons showing his worth already today. Back in the team, and he's playing with a purpose today, isn't he? Like a point he's got.
Mate, the whole team have been superb, And Thomas Frank has actually taken the handbrake off and has gone, right, let's start playing. And it just shows what we can do if he lets them express themselves.
And hopefully for Xavi, for him, that's such a big moment, getting your first goal in front of the fans as well. It's taken till
100%.
December, but he's shown today what he's all about. He seems to be doing things a bit quick, albeit the goal did come from originally his mistake, didn't it?
Yeah, but that's a brilliant way to make up for it, isn't it?
Like, run the whole pitch
like when Richie had that
brilliant flick from Gray.
Mate,
kudos. All the way back.
I think this midfield three have made a massive impact.
It's got a good blend of physicality, energy, and
it
creativity.
really has. You've got Archie Gray doing a bit defensively when needed, which is allowing Benton Court to go forward and dominate. You've got Xavi, who's had a goal and an assist. Mm-hmm. It looks like that midfield three may be the three that actually, right, I'm going to nail it down.
Found a formula. We'll see.
Yeah.
Has he found a formula? Here's Yarmulke. Don't concede a stupid goal before the break, Tottenham. Vandenberg coming forward now. No one's closing him down, but he's forced backwards by Spurs. Here's Collins. Coyote. Nathan Collins. Vandenberg. Here's Damsgaard. Just hold strong for 30 seconds, Tottenham. Coyote. All in behind Damsgaard is in the box here, but he's crowded out. Well done, Tottenham. And Gray picks it up and goes long. Unfortunately, no one's there. But look, anywhere will do it.
Exactly. And
just
again, Mwani back helping out. Gray mopping up.
Collins with a big switch. Last chance of the half here. Aya. Here's Utara into Aya. They've got maybe an opportunity here. He's crossed it in and Vicario has it. And that should be that. It's half-time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Spurs have a 2-goal lead at home to Brentford. Brilliant first half performance. Fully deserved from Tottenham as well. And couldn't be happier with how the first half has gone, Brian.
Mate, listen, everyone was asking for attacking football. And to let them express themselves, we got it. As you said to begin with, we had that dominance but hadn't taken advantage of it. Or Spurs most blatantly have now. It has been, I would say, the best first half performance in the league under Frank.
Yeah. Maybe you could say away at City, but in terms of attacking performance,
yeah. I mean that we were very, very defensive minded, but obviously we took the 2 goals. I think this has been definitely at home.
Definitely
by night and day at home. Not having a shot in the first half. Well, we're now 2-0 up. Home record that has been abysmal. We're halfway there to finally getting a win at home. I think every player on the pitch has done their job to a T, and I think we have been brilliant this half. I think we have been absolutely brilliant.
A few goals to talk about. Newcastle are 1-0 up against Burnley. Bruno Guimaraes with another goal after his goal against Spurs.
Look at the stats.
Everton 2-0.
9 shots.
Yeah, so looking at the stats, so let's bring up those.
It's right in front of you, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to bring them up on screen. So 9 shots, 61% possession, 3 on target. Passing accuracy 87%. I think if you're looking at maybe if you're not Danny Kyriakou, so we'll look at the XG. So the XG for Tottenham 1.29, and for once we've restricted the opposition to 0.07 expected goals. So Spurs, well worth their 2-goal advantage in that first half. And Mwani had a chance as well, could have made it 3-0 there as well. So Spurs have been on top from the very first minute. I think they've come out with a point to prove, a lot of intent, buying a lot more aggressive today, putting Brentford under pressure. And they've struggled to live with Spurs today.
They really have. They have. I think we have just, from the get-go, we started off quite brightly, and normally we've had this start and then we just drop off, don't we? Mm-hmm. They have literally just gone for the jugular. They have locked down Brentford. They've had a couple of chances, but I think from defence to midfield, I have been very impressed with the midfield, very impressed with Richie and Kolo Muani. Porro looks back to himself. I think this has been a great team performance and one to take a lot of pros about and to be more excited about this football club. well done to everyone at Tottenham. This has been a very, very good performance.
And for all the criticism Richarlison gets, he just keeps scoring. He does. Fair play to him.
I think it's for him. I think it's. Let me just get the stats out for Richarlison. So Richarlison now in his last. Where are we? In his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In his last 6 games, he scored 4 goals. So the guy is scoring regularly at the moment. He's our top goal scorer in the league with 6.
Yep.
He's our top goal scorer in all competitions.
Well, is it 7 now, or is that his 6th?
I think that's his 6th.
Okay.
And he's got
Mawani should have scored
8 in all competitions as well.
Yep.
So he 8 goals by this point. 6 goals in the Premier League is decent. It's not bad. I know if you're looking at it in Premier League and total, I think he's 4th.
I think the way I look at it with Richarlison, or think I look at it, is when things have been tough and bad and you want your striker to be able to hold up the ball or bring players into the game or create a chance for himself, I don't think Richie is that kind of striker you can pin your hopes on and what we've been used to in the past. But when the team are playing like this and there's a clear plan to get the ball to him, then he's suited exactly for it, and it's just a case of him staying fit, which he's proven this season. So we are playing the system now that he can thrive in, and he's getting the goals to back it up, isn't he?
Only Welbeck, Mateta, Igor, Thiago and Haaland have more goals than him in the Premier League.
There you go.
So, you got to give him credit.
I've slammed him.
I know,
but
I'm just saying, he keeps scoring.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. I've slammed him. But like I said, when I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. And at the moment, he is putting the ball in the back of the net, which is his job. Is it with him being central and Kolo Muani? Is it Kudus and Xavi teaming up together? Mate, there's just so many positives. I mean, if you look at it right now, when was the last time you did a watch-along this season where you could go to half-time with overwhelming positives?
Very few.
Or even exactly. And I think today, all those people that do want to slam Frank, and I know it's only half-time, but we'll see, need to look and say, this is what can happen. This is what can happen. This is what I saw. This is what I wanted. Yes, it's only a half, but there are a lot of people going, this is Brentford, the student is going to smash the teacher. Well, it's not working out that way. And Thomas Frank has got it absolutely bang on the money. We can say in other games Thomas Frank has got it wrong, and he has. But today, so far, he has it absolutely spot on. And I'm delighted about it. Delighted.
So, yeah, and talking about as well, Xavi Simons, who's back in the team today. First of all, he's just looked a lot, more confident, hasn't he? Back in his number 10 position.
Yep.
Brilliant assist for Richarlison. Great run in behind. Porro plays that ball over the top, and he makes a good run. Composure as well. The quality to find Richarlison with the tapping at the back post, and then as well the goal. And the goal just summed him up today. Full of endeavour.
Yep.
Yes, he made a big mistake. Poor touch. He had to slide tackle to try and recover the situation. He then ends up tackling the midfielder, bursting past 2 players on the halfway line. He then just kept running. He just saw the space open up and he's like, you know what, I'm confident enough to just keep going all the way into the penalty box, all from the halfway line. And he just slides it past Kelleher inside the box. A beautiful finish. And goal and assist today, it's going to do him the world of good, isn't it?
It is. Well, you manifested the first goal. I said we had a conversation about Xavi and his defensive and sliding tackling, didn't we? And then he made his own error, got it back with a sliding tackle, but to have the endeavour, drive, and most importantly, confidence to go through on goal, literally just ran through their half, and it was a great finish. And like you said, he's had time out. We've all questioned why he hadn't been starting. Well, he's returned today and emphatically said to Thomas Frank, this is what I do. And we have looked so menacing today, and he has been... you can't say better than a goal and assist, can you?
No,
you cannot say better than a goal and assist to say, here I am, this is what I can do. And it's been a great half from him. I mean, like I said to you, Sim, can you think of one player that hasn't played well? Because I can't.
No, I think it's been a pretty great job from everyone. The only one maybe you could say is Romero's just been a bit, a few poor challenges and stuff. Second goal, by the way, for Newcastle. Anthony Gordon has scored a penalty for them, and Burnley also down to 10 men. So Newcastle looking like they're gonna win comfortably in that one. In terms of back to Spurs, I think comfortably we've been, by far the better team today.
Yep.
And I think, having Mawani on the left-hand side, he's been an absolute handful, hasn't he?
Really has.
For Spurs. He's kind of been just like tasked with holding the ball up when he can, take one on, link with the players inside.
Yep.
I think Xavi's doing a great job just buzzing around, isn't he? To the left, to the right, just being a nuisance. Bentancur's reading the game so much better today. Porro's being so much less wasteful on the ball, and he's a brilliant ball from Porro behind. And I think the main thing today is we've just kept our boots on their neck. We've suffocated them.
Yep.
We've been so aggressive, just making sure we're constantly pressing, not giving them time on the ball. And it's led to Brentford only having one shot today.
Yeah,
so far.
You look at it with Pedro Porro, I mean, a lot of the play we've seen is backwards, sideways, backwards, and there's been no one making the runs. Today we have gone attacking. Porro seems a lot more comfortable doing that and is what we know he's great at. Bentancur, there's been so much talk as well with fans all over the place saying, why is he starting? He's useless in some games, he's non-existent. When the game is set out in this kind of setting and he's on it like this, he's great. He really is. And he has been everywhere. I mean, that pass through to Mawani where Kelleher came out was defence splitting, was absolutely incredible. You won't get a Paulinho doing that.
No.
So if a Paulinho, let's just say it's still 2-0 or more, does Paulinho come on to close it out? I'll be more than happy with that. It's a brilliant asset to have on the bench. But I think, as I said to you after the Newcastle game, I think he's trying to work out this midfield dynamics and the right formula, as you said. And you know what? From this half of football, I think that midfield three has looked better than it has done in any game.
Yeah, I think it's got a really nice blend of technicality, physicality, and just a bit like forward thinking and energy as well. I think, look, it's not going to be perfect for every game, but I think for games like today, I think it is pretty perfect. I think he's done very well to pick that midfield.
Yeah, I think, listen, let's have a chat about Archie Gray. You and I rate him.
Yeah.
And have done. I remember coming on the show when we first signed him, when we were going after Gallagher, and I said, this kid in years to come could be our Gallagher. Obviously, I didn't get the rub of the green, picked up an injury, played a lot. I think that defensive time he spent under Ange has really helped his development with understanding where danger is and being as a centre-back so he can see forward of the pitch the dangers. I think he's come in today with a lot of scrutiny. I saw a lot of people on social media going, oh my God, Archie Gray, blah, blah, blah. I think he's done his job fantastically today.
Yeah.
Both going forward, he's been available. Defensively, he snuffed out the danger. But like you said, him and Kolo Muani, their work rate for the team and getting back is very, very impressive. It's just, like I said, if we were doing player ratings right now, every player is a minimum 7 right now. Minimum. Every player.
I think him and Bentancur have developing a good partnership there in the middle today. And I think Gray, his look up against a very tough, midfield Henderson and Yarmouk, 2 good players. I think he's acquitted himself fantastically and not being like shy about his performance. Getting stuck in, putting challenges in, and trying to play forward when he can. I think he's been really, really positive. Kudus as well.
Kudus
sharp, really sharp today. His eye is struggling. They're really, really struggling against him. Really, he's getting a lot of joy out of him. A lot of super chats here.
Let's do it.
Magdriz Carla says, you're looking good there, Brian, but a bit early to praise Frank up the coys.
I would say, listen, when I say praise him, we've all been saying how the first half has been shocking. The first half we haven't had a shot on goal. The first half we've looked terrible. It's been the exact opposite of this in this half. And like I said, people will know I love Tommy Frank and I'll defend him to the hilts. And if we've been analysing first halves as shocking, pathetic, disgraceful, never been attacking, we have to praise when something good happens. It may be too early, but I think he deserves a lot of praise for this half.
Yeah, I think so as well. And you know what? We could be out of sight. Cornain Takai, we back on the train? We're saying, are we back on the train? We're back on the train.
I never left it. I've been sitting in first class all along.
Ninacho, Kudus and Xavi are class together. Yeah, I agree. I think they're linking up really well together today.
And you saw as well, Kudus came into the central areas for a bit, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he found a moment. Ariane in the chat as well. Big up to Ariane. He says, not many miscontrols today. Laughing emoji, come on, you Spurs. Reference to our panel show with Danny Kiriakou. Big up. Yeah, look, Tottenham are controlling the ball a lot better today. It's fair to say. Yeah, at the moment around the grounds, I think half-time everywhere. It's the scores are... Let me just bring them up. Where are we? I'll bring them up on screen. See here, so Bournemouth 0, Chelsea 0, Everton 2, Forest 0, City 2, Sunderland 0, Newcastle 2, Burnley 0, and Tottenham 2, Brentford.
So pretty much every game's 2-0.
Apart from Bournemouth Chelsea, which is 0-0.
Boring Chelsea.
But that could be, but I'm watching bits of that, and Bournemouth seem to be well on top from what I've seen. But look, second half will be underway in about a minute. All the players are out for the second half.
Cardi Spurs.
Second half's underway around the grounds. So let's hope we can build on that, and let's go back at these lot. Come on, we're due a good hope. Look, I think this team owe the Tottenham home crowd a lot, and let's just hope we don't rest on our laurels.
Mate,
keep going at them.
They owe Tottenham fans around the world, but especially home fans, obviously, for paying the money and going there, a big performance. And do you know what? Maybe a fixture like this turns that home form around, and Spurs won't be so intimidated or so nervous playing at home. This is the right foot forward, and I think we're going to get more goals.
Looks like a sub for Brentford. What was it for Tottenham? He's the Tottenham guys. Or they're just having a chat with the fourth official for no reason.
Look at it, all smiles in the crowd.
Yeah, Ben said there were cheers at half time. No booze.
Fantastic.
Yeah, there you go. Rico Henry is coming on.
He's a good player.
Brentford, so they're making a change. Rico Henry coming out for IA because Kudus is mad. He just absolutely ran rings around him. So there you go. Makes sense. Rico Henry coming on. Look, let's hope it doesn't change their fortunes.
Oh, you just got a couple more super chats in.
A couple more super chats. Let me read them. Dom the mod
Big
says,
up, Dom.
Big up, Brian. I hope you're doing well.
We're getting there, buddy. We're getting there after a horrific few weeks, but we're getting there. Thank you, buddy, and big up to you.
And Michael Hellman says, Bentancur, Sarr, Paolini are not good enough.
Marcus, you know what? I love Michael. I speak to him regularly. Bentancur's been great this first half.
Yeah, the problem with Bentancur is he just can be so inconsistent. One game is brilliant, but
exactly.
Picks up the loose ball. Good inception. Yeah, Bentancur, one day is brilliant, the other day you're like...
Well, this kind of, when we're playing this way, it's suited for him, isn't it?
Yeah, he's playing forward today.
Go on.
Oh, great ball behind to Kudus. He's keeping it on, I think, and he wins the corner. No?
Surely.
Goal kick.
Here we go again. That's the second one.
Let's see, there's one... He's already giving an early test to Rico Henry here. Cutting sail.
Big up to Anne and James Joyce as well.
Come on.
Much love to you both.
Vandenberg. Kelleher. Collins. Launches it forward. Thiago into Henderson. And a good inception by Gray. And Van de Ven comes away with it into Gray. Flicks it to Spence. Down the line to Mwani.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Great football. Here's Gray. Bursting into the space. He's been brought down. Referee says... No. He thought about it, the ref.
Some great football. Some great football
from Tottenham.
Archie Gray again. Oh, that's a foul.
Yellow card for Porro.
He's giving those yellow cards out, doesn't he?
Free kick to Brentford.
I have to say that football on the touchline, Archie Gray won it on the touchline. Some lovely little showboating and flicks, and then Archie steaming forward.
Good stuff.
It really was.
Henderson to launch this one into the box now. Right, here we go. Henderson to launch it in. To the back post. Thiago, Bentancur heads it away from Thiago, into Damsgaard, and again Bentancur away. And now Simmons, pinch off Yarmouk. And does he dribbled out of play?
Oh.
Keeps it in. No, he doesn't keep it in. It's going to be a throw. Henderson to Collins, sorry. Collins goes long, looking towards Sharda. We're up against Porro. Porro wins the header. Kudus wins the second ball. And he gives it back to Vicario, who's going to go long.
Well
Not
done.
the best ball. In straight to Henderson. Rishi trying to get goal side. Vandenberg to Henderson. Damsgaard. Now Vandenberg on the halfway line. Brentford starting to press us a bit more, looking to get players forward. Spence coming over to Utara. Here's Collins. Yarmouk. Damsgaard. Oh, it's a ball in behind, and it's not a good one. And Porro sees out for a goal kick.
It was absolutely going to no one. Or he thought the run was coming, didn't he?
On his left foot. Tottenham read it well.
Paulini's just gone around behind Keith Andrews and started warming up.
It's going to be a goal kick. They're going to show the game or what? There we go.
I hate it when they do that.
Here's Vicario. Header from Collins. Van der Ven wins it, but Thiago picks up the loose ball. Utara. Yarmouk. Here's Henderson. Vandenberg. Damsgaard. Yarmouk. Brentford trying to open us up.
And there comes
Tottenham now
Spurs.
breaking away. Bentancur, he's got Moani there. He's been trapped by Sharda. Gives
Well
off to
done.
Gray. Spence on the overlap. Moani down the line. Turn.
Oh.
He does the flick. He could have turned there, but Spence is.
Oh, God, Spence!
Spence got a chance to make it 3.
Oh, well done. Moani, have you airshotted it?
Richarlison, he's in the box. Oh, he's trying to.
How have you airshotted
And
it?
he's given. What's he given? Oh, he's saying Keller needs injured.
What's an air shot by Moani? Every
Jed
time I'm
Spence.
with you, there's an air shot.
shot from one.
That was Tell last time, wasn't it? Should Spence have done better?
Well, he did brilliantly to
So,
get
yeah,
himself
no,
in
he
this
did.
position. Collins got himself in a real muddle when he took advantage one-on-one with the keeper.
It's on his left foot.
On his left foot. It's a difficult finish. Collins just took advantage. Yeah, I mean, look.
Keller has done well.
Usually needs a good striker to score
Yeah.
that kind of chance.
Kelleher does well. He narrows the angle.
Oh, Man City hit the post very close to making
They're
it three.
purring, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Well, now we just need Moani to get his first Premier League goal. That's what we need.
That would be brilliant. Do you know what? You've put it out there. The way things are going today.
I've been saying it.
Yeah, mate, that's it.
We need Moani to
Anyone
get
a
his
betting
first Premier
man,
League goal.
put a bet on Moani. We seem to be manifested at Tottenham TV today.
Come on. It's manifested. I manifested the second goal as well. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we did, because I
Second
said
goal.
about the sliding tackle, didn't I? I said about the sliding tackle. You said about Xavi scoring. That one was a team effort.
All right, it's going to be so we have possession, right? Tottenham are going to have it, or they're going to. All right, we're playing it backwards. Here's Spence going to go forward now. Henderson, Spence intercepts. He goes past Thiago. He's got Moani to his left.
Well
Here's
done.
Moani. Goes down the left on Kyoto.
Oh.
It is
Clearance. Oh, is that not a corner?
Well, it hit Archie Gray, but did it then back?
The fans are going crazy. They thought it was definitely a corner.
Mate, we just don't get corners this game. Or the ones we should do.
Let's see a replay of this. They're saying it deflected off Gray onto another Brentford player. Oh,
No,
I did.
I think that was Mawani.
I don't know. I think
that might have been Mawani's foot. But it definitely took a ricochet off one of the two.
Tottenham again continuing to press high. Mwani with a foul.
I've been so impressed with his work rate. Hasn't got amongst the goals in the Premier League, but he gives everything for the team, doesn't he?
Oh, wow. Sunderland's just missed a one-on-one. Ruben Diaz just gives the ball straight to Isidore. And luckily for Man City, Donnarumma with a brilliant save. Keeping the score at 2-0 there. Van de Ven is over his head, but Romero's there to mop up into Spence. Now Gray goes down the line. Richarlison's going to have to chase the lost cause, and Collins is going to mop this up. Henderson. Collins. Oh, it's good pressing again from Tottenham. Mwani into Xavi Simons. Into Kudus. He couldn't get under control. Not a great ball from Simons there, but Porro comes and tries to get the ball. Oh, it's hit Damsgaard the back of his leg, and now Kudus has got a chance here. Is he going to go for goal, Mohamed Kudus? He does go for goal.
Oh, straight
save from Kelleher.
The press has been very good from Spurs today, hasn't it?
Yeah. He had only one thing in his mind there, didn't he? Kudus. But Xavi Simons with another sliding challenge. Tackle. Brilliant. And Thiago's remained down, but his Van de Ven, Tottenham playing on. His Spence. He's got two men on him. No one helping him. He's going to try and dribble his way out of trouble. Win a corner here, Jed. Oh, he's done very well. And try to find Wannabe. Armlet can clear it. Down the line. And Tottenham, Archie Gray wins it back. Here's Mwani. Into Rishi. Turns. He goes for goal.
Yeah, Kudus wide.
Here's Porro. Back to Kudus. Tottenham looking to put this game to bed here. And it's
It's
Porro down the line. Can he put it across the face? He does.
This is brilliant.
It's great football. It's all Tottenham at the moment.
It is. It is.
We just got them on the ropes. We have on the ropes.
Everything we wanted to see, we're seeing.
So much more energy today.
Oh.
Unlucky. Kudus. Kudus in there, headed away. And away by Utara. Oh, they hit the post again, Man City. Sorry, no, Sunderland hit the post. Here's Kudus. Is that handball? No, he's all right. Goes down the line against Rico Henry, and Rico Henry comes out on top this time. But Porro, brilliant sliding challenge to prevent.
They are not letting them out, are they? We are just penning them in. Oh, it's a foul on Bentancur.
Yeah. Free kick. This was the moment here. Kudus. He wants a goal as well. All right, free kick. Played short to Kudus.
Oh, Kudus.
Just ran into...
Just a feeble touch as well, straight into...
Wasn't great. And now here come Brentford. Damsgaard.
Good ball by him.
Into the
Vicario, that's yours.
Well done, Vicario. He's over hit through ball. Thiago looking like he was going to get in, but well done.
Oh, it's hammering down by our lane.
Here's Jed Spence running into space. He's going to take on Yarmouk.
Go on.
He's got space down the left.
Go on.
Jed Spence. Oh, look for Romero, who's up front. It's full to Mwani. I think Spence is offside there.
He is, but Mwani's got it.
Mwani's got it. The game has carried on. Spence was not interfering with play there. Oh yeah, the flag now does go up.
Big up to Crees and Vented. Big up to everyone. Big up to everyone.
Evan Byrne says, I'd like to see Odobert on for Kolo Muani. I'd like to see Odobert Hotel get a run today for sure.
Well, I'm sure if it's going to be anywhere, it'd be Tel because of the Champions League, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
He'll keep Odobert rested for...
Well, here's Xavi now, who's had a bit of a quiet second half so far. Here's Kudus. No one helping on the Porro is now going for the run. Xavi in space on the edge of the box. A good ball to the box.
Archie Gray was steaming in there.
Gray was there. Richarlison waiting at the back post.
I thought he might have pulled the trigger. Well done, Tottenham. Well done.
Good dink in there by Xavi, isn't it? Here's Van der Ven. Romero into Kudus. 1-2. One quick one. Layoff into Bentancur. Romero back to Kudus. Lays it off for Porro this time. Back to Romero, and all of a sudden we're looking to play backwards. All the way back to Vicario. Oh, Haaland's just had a shot cleared off the line for Man City. So all happening there. Here's Kudus. Vicario. Bentancur. Porro. Sorry, Romero. Into Gray on the edge of the area. Back to Vicario, who's forced to go long. Into Kudus, who tries to control it ahead of Rico Henry, but misses it. And it's a brilliant through ball from Damsgaard.
What a tackle. What a tackle.
With an unbelievable sliding
he did it. He did it against Fulham a couple of times, didn't he?
Thiago saying it was a foul.
Van der Ven has gone.
Is Damsgaard though in the box? What a through ball that was, by Damsgaard.
It was.
That's a foul. That's a yellow card.
But I'll tell you what, Van der Ven this season has gone up levels.
That is a yellow card. That's a horrible challenge from Sharda.
He is superb.
This ball from Damsgaard, look at this. One look and a beautiful through ball to Thiago. Looks like he's running in on goal. And
Great
what
tackle.
A challenge. What is Thiago complaining about? It's an absolute beautiful time shot. Actually...
No, he got the ball. Look at the direction it goes in.
Does he hit the ball?
He gets the ball. Don't tell me VAR are looking at it.
No, I think they're not. I think it's okay. No, play on. Romero. He's asking for movement. Is it open play or is it free kick? Tottenham in full fans in full voice.
Lovely.
Van der Ven going to take on Igor Thiago down the line.
Yeah, don't even try it. Don't try it. Don't try it.
Xavi in the centre circle.
Well played.
Porro. And it's
Kudus is out wide.
Spurs again. Porro. Oh, he just over. Oh! He went for the dink to the back post, and Kelleher thought he was safe, left it, and Richarlison was running.
Mate, we have been so good going forward, so quick, haven't we? Let's start with that free kick from Romero.
Very direct.
And again through the centre. Yes, it went out wide, but we haven't just gone wide, have we? We've been very central, mate.
There's going to be a sub, I believe.
For us or for them?
For them. Matthias Jensen coming on with some energy gel stuff.
Damsgaard's off.
Just after that brilliant through ball. Vandenberg. Well, their biggest creator off the pitch is a good thing, I would say. Moani challenging Kelleher. Is it a foul?
Go on, Richie.
Into Richie. Simmons. Could Richie have pulled
Mate, I thought it was going to be karma for what happened with Vicario.
Well,
Mickey.
I'm surprised the referee didn't blow up for a foul on Kelleher there. Kelleher under pressure. Moani just barges him out of the way. I guess it's not a foul, is it?
No, not.
Into Simmons. Just could he have played Moani in? Yeah. It wasn't a good finish from him. We should be killing this game off.
Mate, we should be 3-4-5-0 up.
If we allow Brentford back in the game, I only got ourselves.
Don't start manifesting.
No, sorry. I mean, once we kill the game, we can bring on some subs. Collins to Henderson. Here's Coyote. He's going to launch this one in. No, he doesn't. Second thought. Into Henderson. He does. And Bentancur controls it and clears. And Richarlison running onto Collins is Collins on the ball. Here's Kelleher. Yarmouk. Thought about the long ball over the top, but
Decides to give it to Vandenberg. Here's Rico Henry. Cuts inside. Back to Vandenberg. Yarmulke. Collins. Brentford trying to have a spell possession. Tottenham looking for a moment to pounce on them and spring on them. There's a lot of space at the moment if you can be very direct with your attack. Rico Henry. Matthias Jensen. Yarmulke. Collins. Coyote. Rico Henry. Oh, he's cut inside Kudus and kept it away from Simmons. Is it offside? Sade into this terrible ball. And Vicario can claim that easily. No goals in the second half anywhere so far. Oh, Kudus, yep, been brought down. Going to be a free kick. Magdriz Carlos says, no offence to Ben, but you two commentate the best.
Oh, thank you.
Bentancur for Paulinho coming on. Good
Paulinho.
performance from Bentancur.
Bentancur has been fantastic.
Good performance. But Paulinho is going to is he starting to wane a bit, potentially?
He is. Maybe now it's just with Brentford and we're holding on to this little, not holding on, but you know what I mean? Just
rest him for...
rest him for Wednesday.
Slavia.
Keep the Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday, I think. No, Wednesday. Wednesday. Romero. 3-0 to Man City.
Haaland, by any chance?
Foden, again.
He's back.
He is back.
Which is
Phil
great in a
Foden.
World Cup, yeah.
Nice play from Paulinho and Kudus. Brilliant interchange from those two. And Paulinho plays another through ball back into Kudus on the right-hand side. Chops in. Kudus. Into Gray. Back to Kudus.
Good football, Tottenham.
Romero.
Good ball.
Porro. Into Kudus. Now Paulinho. Porro. Cuti Romero. Thought about the run over the top to Rishi. Didn't quite happen. I think it's a Rabona assist from Cherky. I think he's just
Going
done a
long
Rabona
to
assist. Long
Richie.
to Rishi. Can he keep on? Yep, it's a Cherky's just done a Rabona assist. Foden. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, and a Foden header.
And a Foden header. What a goal that is.
Mate, they are flying.
Are they right back in this time?
Mate,
Yes.
it is.
City purring, that's what we like to hear. Romero. Xavi can't change it. Paulinho wins the header. His Kudus. Brilliant flick from Kudus. Brilliant stuff from Ahmed Kudus. Can he go all the way here? Kudus, he just runs straight at Collins. It's a brilliant flick and burst into the space. For a moment it opened up, but couldn't quite go all the way. But Porro's missed his header, and it's fallen to Igor Thiago in our half. He holds him off. A well done to Paulinho. And
this is what he does.
from him, sweeping up, and Tottenham have the ball. Here's Gray. Vicario. Oh, careful.
Vic,
Gives
don't.
it off to Van de Ven. Down the line. Moani tries to flick it away from Coyote and messes it up. But Van de Ven, that's a goal kick. He gives a corner.
Mickey Van de Ven. Yeah, it's the corner.
Corner to Brentford, though. Come on, just don't concede any stupid goals from set pieces. Corner in and headed away by Rishi.
Only as far as Rico Henry, his volley is cleared again by Rishi.
Very big up and under.
Yarmouk, Rico Henry out wide, and it's a head injury for Richarlison.
Oh, it's Tuesday. It is Tuesday.
It is Tuesday?
It is Tuesday. Well said, Crystal. Crystal Line 5671.
But wasn't it Tuesday when we played PSG? I thought it flips. I must be wrong. If it's Tuesday, it's Tuesday.
Exactly. If it's Tuesday, it's Tuesday. That's hard hitting. That's hard hitting journalism and reporting. If it's Tuesday, it's Tuesday. That's the headline.
Erling Haaland is going off for Man City for all you FPL captainers. No Haaland goal today. And Phil Foden going off. He's in my team. Should have captained him today. Oh well.
It's great to see Phil Foden back after an indifferent. He's such a good player.
What was that 3 games in a row now he scored?
Yeah, but his overall play just has been. Last season was a crazy one for him. What is it with me trying to get words out today? I should have a 3-syllable rule.
Oh, I can't believe Cherky's got 2 assists. He's on my bench. Oh, so stupid.
Mate, do you know what? I used to love Fantasy Football League and I used to take it so seriously, but every season there'd be a time where there was a player injured or suspended and I forgot to make a change and then I just lost all interest and I was like, nope.
All right, it's still a break in play and it's going to be... Play on here. Matthias Jensen for Brentford. He launched into the box and Thiago was ready and waiting. Was well over his head. And it's going to be a goal kick to Spurs, who are just dealing with Brentford quite comfortably.
Unbelievably. Unbelievably. It's just been a very, very good performance. You look at it, we've actually kept Thiago very quiet. He's just had that one chance that came in. And obviously he is a huge danger and has had a brilliant season.
Vicario is going to launch this one forward. He's going to go long. First time I think we've gone long today. Richarlison's back on the pitch.
That's more like it, Vicario. Anyway.
Towards Rishi Moani. And it's going to be a throw into Spurs. Oh, Chelsea inches away from taking the lead for Garnacho. But here is Richarlison, his back heel. Oh, given away. And here's Brentford playing forward to Matthias Jensen. Rico Henry bursting down the right, and Porro just stepping in his way. Referee says no foul. Keith Andrews wants
to it's beautiful.
Brilliant 1-2 with Porro and Kudus. Kudus, bit of an unnecessary flick there. And
I
don't
know why he did that.
And a long throw from Jensen into Thiago. And as he passed Van der Ven, and his shot is saved by Vicario.
That's Romero.
Romero and Vicario and Van der Ven.
Just as I said.
And Romero shouting at Kudus like, what the hell are you doing?
Just as I said, we've kept Thiago quiet. Maybe I should stop manifesting. Brilliant from Romero. Brilliant.
But
great from Van der Ven.
Rightly angry at Kudus there.
Yeah, unbelievably so.
Party tricks for no reason. I think he's got to make a couple of changes in the front line. They're starting to get tired, I think.
Yeah. So what would you say? Tell for
Moani maybe, and
Johnson.
Maybe Johnson for Kudus, or maybe that's too much. Maybe keep one of them on.
Well, you can do both. Just do it in 5-10 minutes apart.
Coyote, Henderson on the overlap. Oh, good challenge from Paulinho, and now Moani looks for Simmons, and he gets away from Yarmouk. Xavi. And he goes down the line. It's got to be a foul and a yellow card.
I'll tell you what, Xavi Simmons looks like he's bogged up as well, doesn't he? He looks a lot more. Card. He looks a lot more.
He's got these quick bursts of pace, very deceptive. I've never bought he doesn't have the physicality. That's bollocks.
Mate, same here. When you look at people like Lennon, Defoe, Modric,
Foden.
Yeah, I'm talking Spurs history, but you look at it, these players. Don't get me wrong, Modric was world class and is world class.
They're not like big brutes.
Exactly, and they adapted to the Premier League.
And he plays at international level. There's no reason he can't play for Holland and he can't play in the Prem. All right, here's Romero. Vicario to Van de Ven. Gray down the line. Richarlison heads it on, and Mwani's running onto this. Can he fight for it against Henderson? Is that a foul? Referee says play on. He doesn't get the through all to Kudus right, but Kudus battles for it and wins
done.
it back.
That's more like
and into Poro. Quickly into Xavi's calling for it. He gives it to Kudus instead.
Mwani's
held up. Is he all right? Kudus gives it to Poro. Poro, is he going to whip this in? It's deflected. And Coyote with a wild challenge, and Richarlison's a foul.
Yeah, maybe Mwani is tiring.
And here's Odebear for Kolo Mwani.
Kolo has been great as well today.
Good performance from Randall. Shows what he can offer on the wing.
Yeah, should have had a goal with that header, shouldn't he?
Should have had a goal.
But you know what? His work rate, his determination. He's had to get, and you remember he's playing left, not on the wing.
Yeah.
On the wing, not up front. He's done. He very impressive today. Obviously, we need him to score.
He's tried it before, hasn't he? Rishi on the left and Mwani up front. I think it's a much better balance with 100%. 100%. Out wide, isn't
100%. He's got more attributes than Richarlison has for being out wide. And whilst Richie's scoring, you need to put him up front.
Yeah, you need to keep playing him there, getting him in those positions. Kelleher goes long. Romero battles with Thiago and wins the header. Yarmouk heads it. Romero again with the header. His Jensen Romero again comes in and wins possession. Controls the ball in his chest. And he's looking for some help. It's Spence. Gray's just avoided it, but...
it's beautiful.
Football. Here's Simmons. Can he find Odebear? It doesn't go for him. Kudus on his right. Here's Kudus. 1-on-1 with Rico Henry. Cuts inside. Is that a foul? I think goes over way too easy. And referee says no.
Kudus.
That was poor. Stay on your feet, man.
Again, great football by Spurs.
Great football. Great direct football. Gray. Good challenge. And Spence. Brilliant from Spence. He tries to flick it into Gray. Can't quite do it. The ball over from Henderson in looking for Thiago. Couldn't quite find him. Oh, my word. Nearly 4-0 to Man City. Man City just...
Purring
at the moment, yeah. Here's Vic. Goes long. Simmons. Tries to flick it into Gray. Can't find him. Ball over the top. Well done. Romero. Gray. Playing to Rishi. Didn't play it, but Paulinho's lost it and is lucky, I think, gets a foul. I think I like Paulinho's role here, just giving us a bit of solidity in the middle, just breaking it up, just being a nuisance in that
Correct.
Middle. I think him as a super sub can work.
Well, you can even look at it the other ways. In the big games where you think Paulinho's will be more vital, you could have him just absolutely shatter and keep everything tight, and then bring someone on in the second half when their energy isn't at top tier and just explode. But it's worked. It's worked very, very well today.
Dom the Mod says opinions on the dreadful World Cup draw.
Well, all I can say about it, I didn't see all of it, but the actual I could not believe.
It took so long.
Mate, it took so long. But first of all,
good shot. It was that foul by Gray.
First of all, I've always wanted to be in a World Cup host nation, and City I am, Toronto, and the fact England could be there is just incredible. But I have to say, I have never seen anything so bizarre in my life at the end with the village people singing YMCA. Of all the kind of pump-up shows and World Cup euphoric, let's get ready for the World Cup, when they said that, I actually thought they were joking. And then out they came. I was like, what is going on? I was just disappointed I didn't see Trump doing this. Just standing up the whole time. It was the most bizarre thing. Adam, there's a good chart. Well, I've got a couple of connections, and my wife has one with FIFA. So there is a very, very good chance. And there is every chance, regardless, I'll be at the World Cup final.
Porro down the line. It's been blocked, but he keeps away from Collins, and Paulinho goes with an up and under and have it. towards Simmons and Odebear.
Oh, God!
Not a great header from Henderson, and Odebear
Kelleher.
coming over. Kelleher comes over and sweeps it up, though. Here's Spence. Vicario. Come on, let's get this cherry on top of the cake here with the third goal. Porro heads it on.
He had to as well. That was
Here's Schade. Out wide to Jensen, who cross on his left foot. It's not a great ball and is out of play for a goal kick. Oh, Semenyo with a rasping effort. Sanchez has to save. Bournemouth really piling on the pressure, although Chelsea have also offered some threat as well.
still 0-0.
Still 0-0 there. Surprisingly. There's been a lot of chances, but just no one's been able to score. Richarlison, great flick into Spence. He's got Odebear. He's got Simmons to his right. He goes for Odebear in the box. Odebear!
It's such a bad first touch.
And he allows the keeper to get in on him. But Kudus!
Yes!
It's great! Is it onside? I think I see the referee blow up.
All right.
No goal.
It'll go to VAR. He's got the stall.
Kudus is
He had
running
the
with the
stall.
stall.
It was a bad first touch from
Odebear's
Odebear. Let's have a
brilliant
look.
from Spence.
Let's
Brilliant
have a
from
look.
Jed. Plays a through ball into Odebear. And Odebear's touch, is he offside here? Oh, I think he's offside.
Odebear's offside.
Odebear's offside.
It wasn't Kudus, it was Odebear. Bad first touch.
Yeah, Kudus' goal would have counted.
How he managed to squeeze it
brilliant.
in.
Squeezed it in from a triangle, but Odebear was offside. So no goal. We thought it was going to be a third.
Well, you did
Brilliantly
say about
played.
putting the cherry on top. Mate, you're manifest.
Come on, we need to. Still time, 11 minutes. Brentford get the free kick, though. And here's Papsar, ready to come for Kudus. And is that Danso?
Yep.
So we're going to a back three. No, Romero's going off. For the last 10 minutes, Captain Romero. Great performance from him. And Kudus. So with Kudus is going on, what? So Xavi to the right? Or Sarr maybe just playing on the right side?
Yeah.
Just making sure we shut this down. Good performance, Kuti. Well done.
Kusi's been, mate, everyone,
Everyone's been good.
everyone has been good. Everyone. Do you remember after the Copenhagen game, and I said maybe this is the game that turns it around? After a point at Newcastle, today Spurs have definitely got attacking.
Yeah.
Frank has definitely said, right, that's enough. We need to attack. And a win at home. This, hopefully, does this give you a lot more confidence about Frank?
Well, hopefully. Look, it's a great performance. It's hopefully a great win. Let's see how the last 10 minutes go. I think definitely this is what we want to see. More
I think he's
performances
got
like this, more aggressive.
absolutely-
Right, referee.
I think he's got absolutely everything right today, Thomas Frank. Absolutely everything.
I've been very happy and very encouraged with what I've seen today. That's for sure. Much more on the front foot, much more aggressive. Richarlison, bloody hell, nearly tackles Kelleher again. But Brentford play their way out of trouble, and here come Brentford and Utara up against Van der Ven. There's only one winner, and it ain't going to be Utara. Vicario forward into Sarr, it's over his head, and Tottenham's nearly getting in again. I'm trying to work out what formation we're playing now. Seems like we're playing Sarr on the right-hand side, yeah. So Tell's not going to get a minute today, doesn't it look like? Disappointing. Well done, Paulinia. And brilliant. And now Simmons. Janelt stayed down. What are you doing? There you go. Janelt is Simmons. Into Jed Spence, who's been absolutely relentless down this left-hand side. He's been tireless. Up and down the whole time. And he takes on Hickey. And into
Oh, it's a great ball.
And Sarr!
Oh, my
it's a
God.
save by Kelleher.
I'll tell you
But
what.
Porro has it. He's in the box. Can he cut it back? Oh, Kelleher with the save. It's going to fall to Sarr, is it? And it's a.
I'll tell you what, and we've all
Sargent's
said it
too
as
long.
well. With Jed Spence,
He's been brilliant.
we have been saying he keeps cutting in on his right
Yeah.
and slowing things down.
Much better
Today, he has been explosive down that
better
forward line.
today.
He has been explosive down that. He has literally
He's
used
been
his
so
left
relentless.
foot. He has been relentless. He's been getting forward.
Exactly what I want to see from Spence when he's
Yep.
playing left back. I feel like he gets too comfortable sometimes. He's comfortable just cutting, like being inverted, like cutting inside. Like he needs to make sure he's creating width.
Yep.
And that's what he's doing today. Danso with a long throw here. He launches it in, and Keller comes and punches it, and now Matthias Jensen helps it on, and Spence hoists it back to Danso. Janelt with a pass. There's a good pass on the volley to Janelt. From Janelt to Thiago, and Brentford on the attack here. Here's Jensen down the line to Utara. Spence comes, brilliant sliding challenge from Spence, and he blocks Janelt's cross. And Richarlison shouting at someone. And it's going to be a throw or a corner? Corner. Corner in, and falls all the way to Odeberg, who's on a counter. He's giving it to Paulinho, who can't win it. And Brentford had the ball again, approaching the last 5 minutes of the game. Collins to Matthias Jensen. Here's Schade on the left-hand side, cuts inside. Jensen whips it in, and Gray, good header away. Now Richarlison, Odeberg is looking to get on his bike. Rishi's taking on Rico Henry. Can he hold it up? He wins a free kick. Well done. Well done, Rishi. Everton 3-0 up against Nottingham Forest.
Oh, Dyche's reunion hasn't gone according to plan.
It has not. Dewsbury Hall with the third goal there. Collins. Vandenberg. Oh, intercepted by Saar, but can't quite keep it. Keep possession and get an attack going. Here's Collins. Plays it back to Kelleher. Tottenham now pressing has subsided a bit. Just happy to sit back, and there's a ball over the top looking for Utara, but Spence comes over with a good, again, sweeping out. She's been up there, man of the match.
Mate, I was just about to say to you, who would you say?
Man of the match.
And people in the chat, who are you giving man of the match to?
Van de Ven, brilliant there. Into Rishi, and now Spence down the line, and Rishi, he's running onto it. He's got no support at the moment. Can he hold this up? He gives it to Xavi on the edge of the box. Jensen comes over to him, gives it over to Spence. Who's man of the match?
There's been
today?
so many you can choose from.
Here's Xavi. Back heel to Paulinho. Here's Spence. Into Odeberg. Flicks it. It's not a good flick. Looking for Porro, but Tottenham have it again. Danso, not a great control from him, and he's been robbed by Schade, and all of a sudden Brentford have
But
a chance
Mickey
to
Van der
Ven,
Ven, mate,
batters it away.
honestly, you could say Mickey Van der Ven, you could say Pedro Porro, you could say any of the midfield three, you could say Kudus, you could say Richie. I think there's so many to choose from. I think there is so many to choose from today.
I'm going to go with... I guess I'll go with Xavi. Although he's had a bit of a quiet second half.
Yeah, but you know what? He's done bits and pieces in that second half. The first half, game done. But what we have been lacking is a creator and a goal and an assist. I mean, I can see a lot of the chat are going with Xavi.
Xavi will get the headlines.
I didn't miss Jared. I didn't miss Xavi. I said the midfield three.
Here's Henderson. Ball over the top. And Porro with a
Wild.
poor clearance right up in the air. And Tottenham don't battle for it. And Janel into the Igor Thiago! And it's just wide.
Oh, I thought that was in.
Got lucky there.
I thought that was in. Yeah, Xavi is the overwhelming. Yeah, Lee Colo hasn't been a scorer, but his work rate defensively is... I think he's had a great game. Yes, he needs to get amongst the goals. Definitely needs to get amongst the goals, but I think he's offering quite a lot on that left wing, isn't he? He really is.
Goal kick to Spurs. Apparently, there's going to be 7 minutes added on.
Oh,
at the end
wow.
of the game.
Well,
Let's hope
there's
we
been a
don't-
couple of head injuries.
Let's just hope we don't concede a goal before half stoppage.
Simeon didn't say that, people. Simeon didn't say that.
I didn't say nothing.
I said nothing.
Here's Paulinho. Danso goes over the top, looking for Richarlison running onto it.
Richie has been non-stop as
Yeah,
well.
he's also been
He
running.
has
Is that
been
a foul?
non-stop.
There's going to be a goal kick. Well, time running out for Brentford. And fast. Aya to Henderson. Collins. Here's Henderson on the halfway line. Just looking to try and find a way back into this game for Brentford, but a long ball
Vicario
into the
sniffs
box,
it
and
out.
there's Vicario. 7 minutes announced by the fourth official.
Big up to Jason, who said we have made his evening on commentary.
Oh, thank you, Jason. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, Tottenham have made my evening.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the main
2,500 people in. I hope
Come
you've
on.
enjoyed it. Spurs win.
thing. Still 7 minutes.
Shut up.
Tottenham-
Shut up.
We've seen Tottenham give away.
I realised what I said. I realised what I said.
Here's Collins.
I
It
see
looks like-
nothing.
It does look like we're just happy to see out the result at this point. Doesn't look like we're going forward too much. Henderson, just make sure no stupid goals being conceded now. Henderson. Vandenberg. His pass instead by Paulinho. Now Rishi
Oh,
flicks it into Odebear, and he takes it in his stride and gives off to Spence, and he's flying forward.
Spence
here.
is an absolute
Spence
machine
is just
today.
non-stop today, Jed. He's in the box. Can he pick out? Can he create a chance? Jed clips it to the back.
Oh, it's
into
the right
Sarr.
idea.
Sar's just happy to keep it. Here's Porro. Here's Sarr again. And Tottenham are just slowing it down. No need to hoist it in, I guess.
Okay.
All the way back to Vicario. What I don't understand it, right, is why is it better to give it all the way back to Vicario and have him go long rather
Yeah.
than swinging across?
Yeah.
Why is that better?
That I don't
I
understand.
I hate it when players do that.
Especially after
They
Spence
don't
has
wanna-
made the run all
they
the
don't
way
wanna try
down.
and create a chance, but they're happy to go back to the keeper and him to go long for a 50-50.
Well, do you know what? When you're 2-0 up, and with our home record just trying to cling on for a win.
But why is that better? But why is that? Why are you more defensively secure if you're
No, I
rather
get
than
that.
swinging across? Why is that better?
I get that. What I'm saying is if we've been at 1-0
And
or...
now ball over the top for Igor Thiago. He go over Van der Ven and a good ball into Chardin. It's just ahead of him. And Spence makes a tackle
Corner.
and gives away a corner. I'm saying basically what I'm saying is in both instances, you're leaving it to chance to losing the ball, right?
No, that part I get.
And on one instance, winning the ball could lead to a goal. In the other instance, winning the ball just leads to a flick on or whatever.
Yeah, that part I get.
And it just doesn't make sense to me. Might as well have a go. If it goes up for a goal kick and then they got a goal kick, like this. Corner in, dance away.
Well defended.
Can Simmons win it? He does.
Oh, he's so brave.
And he's got Odebear running, and he goes for Odebear. It's a good ball as well. Here's Wilson. Cuts inside. Oh, thought about the shot, and he's going to lose it to Henderson.
No, he's not. Well done. And back to Vicario.
To Vicario.
But you know what? Fair play and well played Xavi Simmons there, putting his head in.
Well, no, he's done that a few times.
Yeah,
Xavi.
he's been. Do you know what? He has been brilliant today. And the quick pass. Yeah, Xavi easy. I think man of the
I
match.
think there's going to be a red card here, is there, between City and Sunderland? Or a penalty or something?
Well played, Archie Gray.
Oh, brilliant from Simmons. Great turn. And
Oh, that's Paulinho. Sorry, my bad. Xavi's down. Hopefully that's just exhaustion. Oh, just
pushed over. Yeah, it's going to be a red card for Sunderland. Oh, it's a nasty challenge. Full time at the Vitality. 0-0 between Bournemouth and Chelsea. Free kick to Tottenham here. Are they going to hoist in or are they just going to waste time?
Porro and Simmons behind it.
Porro in and flicked on by Danso. And it's going to be a goal kick. Collins. Couple more minutes here. Finished at the City of Manchester the Etihad Stadium. 3-0. Brilliant challenge from Paulinho, sliding in on Rico Henry, not giving him a second on the ball. And he comes again onto Vandenberg and rushes him and forces him into a bad long pass.
Showing my man Tommy Frank on the screen right now. A good day for him. A very good day for Thomas Frank.
Flicked on by Sarr. Rico Henry. Here's Hickey on the right hand side. Collins, Vandenberg, Schade, down the line to Rico Henry. Kevin Schade to Jordan Henderson, into the area and headed away by Van der Ven. Brilliant. He's also been absolute top form.
He has been.
Henderson into the box and it's gone all the way through. And
okay, can we say we've got a win now?
I think you can say we've got
3 points at home.
30 seconds left on the clock.
A clean sheet.
Clean sheet.
The home record looks a little bit better. A much more attack-minded game.
First win at home since August. Just what the doctor ordered.
Mate, everything. Everything the doctor ordered. Because the chaos that would have happened if we didn't get a win.
I think the ref will blow the full-time whistle as soon as Vicario takes this goal kick. And that's it. It is finished. 2-0 to Tottenham Hotspur here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We've got our first win since August. Frank is beating his former club, Brentford, just in a timely manner. We definitely needed a performance today. He changed up, he went more offensive, and we got the performance and the result all Tottenham fans will be looking for. Javi Simmons getting his first goal in a Tottenham shirt as well. Hopefully this will be the catalyst to his Tottenham career, and hopefully he can start playing with more confidence and getting around form. We are going to be back with the post-match fan show. Stay exactly where you are. You'll be redirected to the fan show, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. Like, subscribe and comment, and as always, come on you Spurs.
Come on you Spurs.